Do you like my glasses, guys? These are my pre-full blue light blocking glasses. I think my other blue light blocking glasses, which are like orange, are 99.9% blocking, and these are like 90, quite a lot. But these are much better to see stuff and when I'm working in the evening, for example. But I wanted to come here and introduce the vlog because this vlog is, as every vlog is, unique, different, and Ada wants to get involved in this one. So you're going to see something that I've bought which is completely unrelated to fitness, but I think a lot of us, the majority of people watching this, will have a lot of love and understand why I've bought what I've bought, and I've had some fun with that. And then you're going to see the AM portion of a pull session, my second pull session of this mesocycle, where it is focused on vertical pulling and then some incline pressing as well. And it was a great session actually, and you'll see me taking it all the way to the North Arias, that magical place. And yeah, hopefully I'll do some voiceovers and things like this, but I'm in my 5th week of this mesocycle, and I'll be deloading very shortly. So guys, I'm going to do a bit of just a microphone voice kind of over the top here, rather than see my little face in the corner. I just don't see that being completely necessary. So here, I'm actually weighing 1 to 2 pounds heavier than last time doing these. I do think it's important when you're doing pull-ups, and I'll say that as a point here. When you're doing a bodyweight exercise like pull-ups, the majority of the weight you're pulling is your body weight. So you better be tracking that stuff, otherwise you think you're getting weaker when you're massing and stronger when you're cutting, when it's more than likely the opposite is what's going on here. So on these last reps, I do have to take some time at the bottom to gather myself, to pull myself up again. I don't think these are too excessive in length of pauses. I'm certainly not like reducing fatigue here by being down there, particularly because I'm still under a weighted stretch. It's more so just me biding my time to kind of see if I can grind out that rep. I don't know if I'd call that a rep. I think I actually didn't count that in my logbook. So then here, go for another set. Obviously, I just did the one, in this mesocycle, I'm doing that one heavy set in the 5 to 10 rep range. It was 10 reps, or actually it might have been 9 reps. And then I'm doing a couple of bodyweight ones afterwards. So these are obviously slightly higher repetitions, as you're seeing right here. So the next exercise I come into is a single arm cable row, and what I like about this is I'm kind of coming up, so I'm getting a nice big stretch on the lat on that way up, and then pulling down, and I'm thinking pulling my elbow, keeping the elbow close into my body, and pulling back into my hip or like into my back pocket. And this is definitely a lat emphasized pull. And this is a vertical emphasis day, so my kind of the horizontal rowing, this is a horizontal row, is a lighter row variant. So I hope it's not just me, but I'm actually impressed with how thick my back is looking here. I'm hoping it's just not all fat there, right? So you can see here really pulling back, and I'm not kind of coming much further back than my hip really, because that, it would just be extra range of motion, but it wouldn't be keeping the tension where I want it to be. And on this, you see sometimes like I lift my chest off a little bit, but as I approach failure, I kind of push myself into the bench a little bit to kind of maintain the ability to pull. That's what I quite like the chest support for that reason, because I can really use that to kind of, when you're pulling, it's hard to hit failure with grindy reps like this, because Normally you don't have that chest support, but there it was providing me it. So you can see I'm really bigging myself up for this press because they've been getting really tough lately. So I actually can't remember what's on the bar here. I think it's a 93.5 kilograms incline press, which is really quite heavy for me. And I'm actually weaker in this rack than I am from in the gym for some reason. So it doesn't look like an all-time PR, but it is an all-time PR for me. I'll let myself just hit the set and I won't talk. So here, coming on to my down sets for incline bench press. I actually really do like incline bench press. I don't know what it is about the movement, but it is one of those that I really get on with, despite kind of the instability in my shoulder. I am, however, looking forward to having the opportunity to use machines, maybe a Smith machine, just some more variation for my pressing, because my dumbbells don't go heavy enough, so I'm a little bit limited to using the barbell quite a lot. So after my incline pressing, I think there was 3 sets that I did there that were, again, similar to the pull-ups. I did one heavy set, which you saw and I talked through a little bit, and then I do some back-offs where I just reduce the load by 10 to 20%, and I call those down sets. So here you can see I'm actually doing a Myra rep set here. So I'm actually do really like these single arm coming from the top of my cable stack. Works really well, get a very good stretch up at the top there, and then I can push right through, getting a really good range of motion on the one side and flipping each side. I mean, it takes more time, and that's why normally I'm not a huge fan of doing single arm and leg work, because it just takes a lot of time and I'm not always sure the benefit is there for it, but this is the best I can do at the moment in terms of a proper fly movement. So it's great. Like the pump I got after this Myra rep, I think I did one kind of activation set where here I'm doing, I think I got 21 reps, and then I go through and I get like 6 and then 5 reps afterwards, and it's just like so painful. What I find is what it looks like is quite an excessive bend up at the top there on my elbow. I have to do that, otherwise I really feel it in my bicep, in my elbow area in particular, and it just takes tension off the chest, and it's just super painful. So you can see here I just rest kind of 3 to 5 breaths, don't take too long, and I'm straight into another set here. So yeah, I'll leave you here and you can watch me in pain.
It'll flee to sea. I'll take ownership and own it and raise my hand if it's me. Just remember though, I'm only a man, I'm a human being. Don't they see? Shoot the breeze, I'd rather just stay discreet. People claim they're in your corner but leave you in times of need. They don't listen, do they? They don't listen to anything. I'll accept advice if it's not presented ignorantly. Look, costs are high, they multiply, they cause the vines, are forced to fight the poison. I've been sipping on this quite the bite. It killed me twice, they bring the light so y'all can see the parts of mine that aren't so right. You often I apologize and authorize the awful times to pop up. Like I'm right behind you, I'd advise you not to try to climb inside to find the guys who keep the rhyme, but expedited, overnighted, hold it tight and hope the time is on my side. Cause if it's not, then I'll decide to override my own demise. I told the line to close and I can improvise. And if I don't recognize the fact that I could jeopardize a record live, you better give me your attention and undivided.
Guys, listeners of the Revive Stronger podcast, the improvement season, will know that I purchased something very cool a long time ago. It was back at the end of January, and it came yesterday in the post. We're going to pick it up. We're going to see what it is. Be excited. I'm excited. So it's a rather long package, and it says on there, what does it say? May the force be with you. And it is from, who are the people it's even from? art sabers, and actually it's got tons of tape and everything over it, so I think I'm gonna need some scissors to actually open up. So we're gonna open up this together. It's got a load of, actually got some, could be Chinese, could be Japanese, I have no idea. So you can see it down here, got the lightsaber there. I assume this tube was meant to be over the end of that lightsaber, but it definitely wasn't when it got here at least. But hey, don't you chew that. And then whatever pieces here we've got, I've forgotten what this is called, but there's a specific name for what this piece is. Obviously the light will go in there, and this is kind of a rechargeable thing. Ada definitely wants to grab it, so I'll have to put it together. So I was recommending I charge this bad boy before I do anything with it. So I better charge it up, and then you're gonna see. And I have a wall ornament I bought ages ago as well. So it's gonna go up on the wall and be a bit of a light feature, and hopefully I can show you that as well.
Charging.
I don't know if you heard that noise. I think it said charging, but it sounded really odd, to me at least. I need to hear it again. I wish I'd opened it earlier, because I just looked and apparently it needs 4 hours. 4 hours of charging time. So guys, I built the lightsaber, so you can see it here, and I've turned off all the sounds. When you first turn it on, it makes a bunch of flipping noise. Ada lost her shit. So if I turn it on, it will just come to a colour. Uh-oh. I think I've turned on the sounds by accident. I'm going to shut the door. So that just said Count Dooku. But I'm on... Oh, okay. I thought it was... So I've got blue here. So I know I can change the colour of this. You can see here it's changing colours. Oh, my computer screen's gone dark. So yeah, it kind of rotates through colours like this. So, where are we on? Green, blue. So it just kind of rotates through them. And then you can pick the color you want. So if I want red, we've got red now. So I am a Sith Lord. And then yeah, I mean, it makes noises. So I do want to show you some noises, because I think, so it doesn't just have sound and different colors. It also has like light effects. So this is on flickering. I don't even know how I did it. Basically, there's a little button on here, and you have to hold it down, and it flashes a number of times, and then it will change things. So I thought I'd have power off. I think it's 1, 2, 3, and it'll turn off. Okay. Oh yeah, and look, I can deflect. It's better when there's sound effects. How do I even get the sound effects? I need to work that one out so you can see that. I think I've worked it off. Blade off. Flash once.
Sound.
Now we've got sound. There you go. This is what Ada hates. She's jumping up on it. That's enough of that. It's off. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. As always, appreciate you. Hopefully it was interesting. If you want to, yeah, let me know if anyone does pick up a lightsaber. I'll be really interested, and definitely tag me on Instagram if you pick one up. Mine took ages to come, by the way. I ordered it a long time ago. So I recommend getting it straight off their website rather than getting it off Etsy or something like that. I think their stores even come down. So yeah, that's that. And yeah, I mean, I've got how many sessions left now? I've got 2 more sessions left, or 4, but 2 really. And then I'll be deloading it into my final mass. Whew, things are getting tiring, but good, and I'm excited.
So guys, as always, please leave a comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, all that good stuff that helps our algorithm, like this importantly, and I'll talk to you and catch you in the next one.